So same as everybody else, like Facebook servers down and everything. Luckily, I've put this sort of table together. Most of our UTMs are tracking. The only real question I have, like the ads are performing pretty well. Over the past 3 or 4 days, we've done a couple of £100 a day. I think today was probably the most orders we've sent out in a single day.
Congratulations. You've really followed the process
Like,
effectively.
yeah, cheers. It's really good just to have some decent consistency. Like
Hmm.
it was so sporadic before, and yeah, it's good. One main issue that I've noticed is that ever since bumping up this budget to 50 a day, this was our top performer, but the ROAS has sort of dropped quite a bit. Whereas these are the testing audiences that I've been cutting, and they're performing pretty well, but they're pretty much carrying these top ones now that were our best performers. I don't know whether just to leave them for a bit and hope for it to optimize a bit more, or whether there's something I can sort of do to help.
Uh, are you referring to scaling?
Yeah, so we had, do you remember that ad that was doing really well in this audience? It was just a smaller audience, about 5
Hmm.
million people. It literally, you said sort of push the budget up to try and help get it out of that learning phase.
Yeah.
So I put them both at 50 a day, and the ROAS has dropped, and that one just doesn't seem to be producing those purchases like it used to.
Okay. How many days has it been?
29th. So yeah, 5 days now.
Okay. Yeah. Then just go back to the previous budget. Um, the offer might not be as scalable.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, how would I go about looking at a different offer? Because we're still getting purchases through. Well, obviously they're different audiences, but is there anything that we can do to sort of mitigate that a bit more or not?
In terms of ROAS decreasing when you scale.
Yeah.
Let's look at your landing page. There could be a few tweaks you do there because the ads are obviously like converting. So to get a little bit more flow through, you could end up, optimizing the images here a little bit more effectively.
Yeah.
Um, I would just look for ways to increase the conversions. Like, what is the Shopify conversion rate here?
It's not amazing, but I mean,
So that's a big opportunity, right?
yeah,
Let's see what it is.
1.64.
Yeah. So, I mean, like you could optimize to get this a little bit more effective in terms of the flow through here, because like every percentage point you go up could result in you go up 1 percentage point here, you're going to double your sales, more than
Yeah.
double your sales on Facebook.
Yeah. And is that related to even just the quality of traffic coming from Facebook as well?
Yes, but a lot of times you can convert more people just by improving your conversion rate here.
Yeah. Because yeah, I mean, if people feel it's too expensive or something, then the majority of people will probably. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. So the limiting factor is basically the landing page. I mean, I can scale this back back down to try and push that ROAS back up. It's just so odd that it, as soon as you give it some more budget, like it just tanks. But I guess that's sometimes just the nature.
Who's in charge of the landing page?
Me.
Okay. Um, so have you looked at other brands that are selling mushrooms?
Yeah, in the UK, like I haven't found anybody who's put this much effort into it. It's normally literally just like it's terrible. I haven't found anybody in the US though. So not properly, no, to answer your question.
Yeah. Do you have reviews on that page? Okay, yeah, you do. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is hard because you don't have a lot of similar brands in this space, but there are things you can do to the landing page to make it a lot more conversion friendly. I would try to go for like a very like more startup feel where it seems like it's a newly launched brand. Let's see here. I'm trying to find something on my end to pull up for you.
Okay. So you're pretty confident that this is the limiting factor, is that the offer just isn't
Well, let's
scalable?
say that, well, maybe it's not the offer. Maybe it's just some information here because like if you get to a 3%, that's going to be a game changer, right?
Yeah.
Because then that's going to give you more room to scale and you're already going to have double the amount of data, which Facebook can optimize better off of.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So it might not even be that people just don't want the mushrooms. It might just be something.
Yeah. Like check this out. Let me share my screen.
Yeah.
So for instance, like this is a little bit more, it's broken down in a few more bullets here.
Yeah.
Right. And then this is a little bit more like it's more modern in terms of like what's currently trending with design.
Okay.
These are a little bit more clear, right?
Yeah.
Mushrooms inside, maybe breaking it down like this. You see what I'm saying? Like they break down each individual one. This is really detailed.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot that way. And then this is framed in a product that yours currently is in a box, right? If y'all had like actual packaging that was shown,
yeah,
it would be a huge difference.
Yeah. So we're actually in talks of getting better packaging through. So hopefully we can get a bit better content.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest comments we get is probably two main ones. One is people think it's quite expensive. And the other one is that they think there's quite a lot, like a kilo of mushrooms for just two people. But then again, the people that actually put the effort into emailing us back or leaving a review are
Talk about servings. These people do 34 servings.
Yeah, that's the point.
That sounds like a ton.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what you do, right? Talk about the servings because those are pain points that people are already bringing up.
Yeah. I mean, is it worth me experimenting with the price or not really?
No, I wouldn't experiment with the price yet. I would maybe break down the serving cost, right?
Okay.
Because like you don't want to lower your price yet because people are purchasing. Maybe you just need to have a little bit more information on more reasons people can buy. Like one, position it more as a product, right?
Yeah.
And then like two, like if you do these additional things, if we go up by like a 0.4, that's even going to be amazing, right? Because that will get you in the 2% range, which is going to be good, more scale.
Yeah.
Because when you scale and your ROAS starts to go down, you're getting more traffic, you're getting more of those people. It's just that less are converting.
Right.
So we need to lift the overall conversion. So that way, when you do scale, you're getting more flow through.
Right. So how does it work? Does Facebook just like pick all the sort of people who are most likely to convert and then try and expand that to a larger audience, or is it just a bit of a potluck thing?
Yeah, I mean, they do choose who's most likely to convert, right?
Yeah.
But there's other factors that go into it. Everybody buys for a different reason. So like, you just got to have the right enough of the right information.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll go through all the reviews and just see if I can pick out some patterns and make some alterations, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that's it. All right.
Cool.
Thanks for your help. I'll speak to you Wednesday.
Awesome.